What is going on YouTube? And welcome back to my channel, JoJo Speaks. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this video. Now, I've been wanting to do this video for quite a while. I have very big opinion on this. And so I just wanted to share it with you guys. And so what I wanted to talk to you about today is what's called gay baiting. And what I consider gay baiting to be is when heterosexual men make content that is garnered towards the LGBTQIA plus male community for the consumption of their money, to be able to get an OF account, or OF, OF website. I don't think I can say the actual name of the website. I've seen a lot of people not actually say that on here, but you guys know what I mean by OF. So to make a content that is garnered towards the LGBTQIA plus community to be able to get our money. Here's my thing. Now, if you had asked me maybe about 10, 15 years ago if there would be straight men who were out here making content for the gays, but not actually be gay, but showing us what we want to see, I would have said, I wouldn't believe you. I would not believe that happening at all. However, living in the climate that we do today, it does not surprise me that there are heterosexual men who are out here who are confident enough in their sexuality to do things for the gay community. Now, for me, it will be better if these quote gay baiters would actually be supporting us as we're trying to get right, support us during Pride, support us, and just really actually show actual support for our community. That would be amazing if all of them did that. But I really don't see them out here, marching with us and, really being an actual ally to us. It sort of seems like they're just taking our money. And, some people would take that one way. To me, I don't mind at all, to be honest. I know what you're doing. I know why you're doing it. And if I want to give you my money, I'm going to give you my money. And that's it, because these men know what we want to see. I think two of the biggest gay baiters that are out here are Flashman Wade. Flashman Wade even had an episode of Catfish, that featured William the Baddest. And, with the fact that the catfisher was William the Baddest just lets me know that that was a setup to begin with. Like, none of that was real at all. But it was nice to see Flashman Wade on TV. Flashman Wade is a beautiful man. He has a beautiful body. He has a nice round rump. His rump is, it's out there, y'all. I mean, he has a beautiful butt. And he knows that the gays like to see that. And so what is he going to do? Well, he's come out and said plenty and many of times that he is a heterosexual man, that he has no interest in being intimate with a man whatsoever. That's just not him. And I appreciate that about him. I appreciate the fact that he's not scamming us. He's not promising us content with other men. He's not, putting things out to make it seem as though he's actually going to participate in gay sex. No, he just shows us what he wants to show us, and he gets his check, and that's it. And so I applaud Flashman Wade for doing what he does. He's been doing it for quite a while now. I'm thinking his OF account has been up for a little over 5 years, maybe by now. I'm not exactly sure how long it's been up, but who wouldn't enjoy seeing Flashman Wade in all of his glory? I mean, he's a beautiful man, and he understands that. He really understands that, and the fact that he does not mind the fact that the majority of his content is garnered towards the LGBTQIA plus community. I don't know how often girls really give him, attention. I don't know how often that's really happening. I'm not really on his Instagram like that, so I really don't know who he's following or anything of that nature. But for him to be a heterosexual man and understand what he has and how he can capitalize off of it, to me, I just think that's a smart thing to do. Now, another famous, or not famous, but well-known gay baiter is Grandy Glaze. Now, Grandy Glaze did get into some gay for pay stuff with Jacoby and his boyfriend, and so he's a little bit more than a gay baiter, but he has the same assets, as one would say, as Flashman Wade does. He has a beautiful posterior. Is that the word, posterior? Posterior? Whatever the case, he has a beautiful butt. Okay, he knows what he has. He knows who wants to see it. And another thing about gay baiting is that these men understand that the gays will pay. The gays will pay. Let me say that once again. The gays will pay. I'm not saying that every gay will. There are some who are, a little bit more stingy with their money, but when a man, even just a man, period, the men will pay. I think I should say that instead of saying the gays will pay. The men will pay. And so, because you're dealing with gay men, you've got a cash cow on your hands. So, once again, if you're going to go out here and start gay baiting, I see a lot of videos on Instagram where these, good looking men who don't necessarily say out loud what their sexuality is, but it seems as though they are heterosexual, that are making these suggestive stories and these suggestive videos that make it seem like they have another man who's behind the camera that's asking them suggestive questions, reaching out and touching them in a way, and, making these videos that make it that are set up to look like they are interested in doing something sexual with another man. I see that going on all the time on my Instagram timeline. And once again, if they know that it's going to get them clout, if they know that it's going to get them more followers, maybe they really don't care, who's looking, as long as they get paid from it. So for me personally, I see nothing wrong with gay baiting. Once again, I'd much rather you be gay baiting than gay bashing. I'll take gay baiting over gay bashing any day of the week for me. And I for one would enjoy seeing those gay baiters out there, because once again, they know what they're doing, they know what they have, and they want to show it off. And if they want to show it off, so be it. So those are my thoughts on gay baiting. A little bit later on, I'm going to do a video on being gay for pay, which is a completely different thing, because when you're getting into the subject of gay for pay, those are heterosexual men who will actually do sexual things or have sexual relations, maybe oral or, intercourse with other men just for the money. And that is something that is completely different, because the gay baiters typically do not engage in gay sex. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What are your thoughts on these heterosexual men who are out here gay baiting for the gays? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you press that like button and subscribe to my channel. Love you guys for watching. Peace out.